My motivation to join this course was mostly to improve the relationship with my wife. My experience has allowed me to show up for my wife as a man who loves and adores her, who will be there for her, who will not fail, and if he does, will admit those failures, look at them, learn from them, and grow every time. My relation with my wife is incredible. We communicate so well now. Our sexual life has taken a huge step forward. The confidence that I show up with is electrifying. The orgasms that we are experiencing together are like nothing before, and we've been together for 10 years. And it was never bad, let me be clear, but it's just so much better now. The love that I feel for my wife is on a different level, and my children and myself are absolutely obsessed with each other. And I know for a fact that I am being the best father that I can be. And that is a huge thing for me to say, coming from a world where I thought that all I was nothing more than a dude who is just going to work, making money just to put a roof over our heads. My perspective is very different now. My perspective is, I am a man, a powerful man, with all the love that I need to show my children that this life was meant for nothing more than to be their playground and for them to enjoy to the fullest. With discipline, with hard work, they know that they can accomplish anything. And I am so present that I see them all day, all the time. I see everything that they're going through. And it's allowed me the opportunity to adjust when need be. I want to acknowledge Steffo, the leader, the creator of this course, for having found a way to elevate his own presence, and most definitely for his incredible selflessness in putting something like this together to help people all over the world that he's never met before. Hello, my name is Oscar. I've just completed the Tantric Academy course. I want to tell you a little bit about me and my experiences. But before I do that, for all of you seeing this video, for all of you taking a step, for all of you searching for something, I'd like to congratulate you. I'd like to acknowledge the fact that this is a huge and extremely brave step to take, to not only acknowledge that or have the introspection to know that there is more, that you can have more, that you deserve more, that happiness is something that is bestowed on all of us and that we all deserve it. I am a person who's had a great life, fantastic life actually, very loving parents, 2 younger brothers, a beautiful wife, and 2 absolutely gorgeous, stunning, fantastic, amazing, bigger than life daughters, 7 and 3. I'll talk a little bit about my motivation for joining this course. I spent my entire life having an adamant, incredible faith in humans, in people in general. I've always been a happy kid. Moreover, and some of the things I identified even before this course was I have an incredible EQ, and I have an incredible manner of always seeing the light in everybody. I see the good in everyone. It's not that I don't necessarily see the bad, but I more so believe and have faith in the people, in the goodness in people. I've spent my entire life giving people accolades for their gifts, for their skills. I have built a career around developing people and teaching them to double down, to identify their skills, to double down on their skills, and to use them for a happier, better life. An example is I have a group of business development individuals that report to me, whom I constantly tell I am not trying to make you better at selling what we commercialize in our business. Rather, I am just trying to make you the best version of yourself. That all being said, and painting what some might consider the perfect picture, I have been held back. My incredible inability to love myself. I have spent my life diminishing the things that I've accomplished. I have spent my life saying that the things that I've done or accomplished are not a big deal. I have constantly compared myself to great people who have done such great things, but using it instead of using it as a motivation and a realization that I too can do whatever I put my mind to and whatever I work hard for, I've used it as a way to tell myself that I'm incapable and that I can't. I have setbacks often, even after the course, whereby now today I'm very able to forgive myself and understand that it's part of the process. My motivation to join this course was mostly to improve the relationship with my wife. And yes, of course, the allure of being able to give her full body and multiple orgasms, potentially grow the size of my own lingam, or become more confident externally so that people would be more attracted to me. All of those things were, yes, alluring, but never the motivation. Interestingly enough, my biggest motivation was to become the absolute best model that I can be for my daughters. Suffice to say, and those of you that don't know, I've come to realize that my daughters came into this world probably for no other reason than to serve as a mirror for me to learn from. It's incredible that being a father has allowed me to be better at what I do for a career, has allowed me to become a better father, a better brother, a better husband. But I don't think that I could have had these realizations without the community that is created through this course, throughout the understanding that I'm not alone. And furthermore, probably the biggest takeaway for me was that somewhere along the line, and I can't tell you exactly where, I came to truly appreciate myself for everything that I am. I feel lighter. I feel elated and happy. And for the most part, I feel that I can accomplish anything that I put my mind to. I've had an incredible journey. It all starts with the first step. And gentlemen, let me be very clear. If you're watching this, if you're considering this, if you're searching out, that means there's something inside of you that is telling you and that you feel that you deserve more. That life was meant to be happy. That life is an opportunity for you to shine. And so when you are in a community of people and the power of knowing that you're not alone, this is an incredible space for you to truly develop what you already know deep down inside. The material is incredibly helpful, and this course is going to help everyone in a very different way. I will recommend to you that you stay open and that you do not connect yourself with whatever your original motivation was to join the course, but allow the course to let you really see inside and become the most introspective person that you can possibly be. Furthermore, engage. The engagement is something that, for me, was not only an opportunity for me to help, but it was also an important opportunity for me to see that I have the power to help. And furthermore, when I speak or when I have an opportunity to engage and listen, I learn so much about myself. I want to acknowledge Steffo, the leader, the creator of this course, for having found a way to elevate his own presence, and most definitely for his incredible selflessness in putting something like this together to help people all over the world that he's never met before. My experience has allowed me to show up for my wife as a man who loves and adores her, who will be here for her, who will not fail, and if he does, will admit those failures, look at them, learn from them, and grow every time. I've shown up as a father who is loving but firm, who is disciplined but compassionate, who's learned to show empathy in every walk of life, as I feel it's really the only way to connect with people, is to really try to put yourself in their shoes. I look at myself today for the first time in my life, and I am proud of the person that I see. Now, I will also be clear that throughout this journey, there can be setbacks, but it's part of the journey. Those setbacks will allow you to develop the ability to forgive yourself. It's so important. Life was not meant to be easy, but it is meant to be fulfilling. We have everything we need to do that. Most of it is here. Some of it is here. But sometimes this gets in the way. Don't let it get in the way. Don't overthink. Allow things to be. And in my case, I've learned that if you really, truly want to be happy, then have as little expectations of people or situations and hold yourself accountable for everything. If you do that, like a muscle, you will build the strength to have the willpower to be able to fail, have gratitude for that failure, learn from it, and never repeat it again. I can honestly say I have been on this journey for quite some time. And this course has allowed to exponentially increase the speed of the journey to get me to where it is I need to be. Forgiving myself, loving myself, showing up for everyone, having empathy, being present. All of these things are tools that I now have that I've been able to sharpen to a level that allows me to be the person whom I was meant to be. I'm in love with my family. I'm in love with my life. And for the first time ever, I'm in love with myself. And I mean that in the most humble possible way. I show up differently for people. They sense it. I sense it. I feel now that I have not only the responsibility, but the capability and the skill to be able to share what I've learned and to be able to learn what other people have shared. I want to acknowledge once again the brave men whom I've had the absolute honor to work with, to share with, to grow with. I could not have done it without you. There is an incredible amount of power in knowing for a fact that you are not alone. We are all in this together. I believe in the collective goodness of the human race. I believe that deep down, we're all searching for the same thing, and that is happiness. We have the power to create our own happiness. Some other things that I gained from this course, that again were not motivators necessarily, but were great tools that I've been able to put in my tool bag, is that my relation with my wife is incredible. We communicate so well now. Our sexual life has taken a huge step forward. The confidence that I show up with is electrifying. The orgasms that we are experiencing together are like nothing before, and we've been together for 10 years. And it was never bad, let me be clear, but it's just so much better now. The love that I feel for my wife is on a different level, and my children and myself are absolutely obsessed with each other. And I know for a fact that I am being the best father that I can be. And that is a huge thing for me to say, coming from a world where I thought that all I was nothing more than a dude who is just going to work, making money, just to put a roof over our heads. My perspective is very different now. My perspective is, I am a man, a powerful man, with all the love that I need to show my children that this life was meant for nothing more than to be their playground and for them to enjoy to the fullest. With discipline, with hard work, they know that they can accomplish anything. And I am so present that I see them all day, all the time. I see everything that they're going through. And it's allowed me the opportunity to adjust when need be. I can go on probably for another hour, guys. But I think in a nutshell, I've pretty much told you what I need to say. My advice again, be open, be patient, be proud of yourself. Enjoy and revel in the fact that you've made a step that millions of others will never make in their lives. And that is very sad. But through this journey, you will have gained the confidence, the skill, the enthusiasm, and you would have found a way to project that goodness so bright that you will have the opportunity to collectively help in the conversation that is changing the minds of people today to believe that they truly are worth this life, which is a gift. Get perspective. Your life could end tomorrow. What are you going to do with it? And taking this first step is a very bold answer to that question. I wish you all the best of luck. I have remained and will always remain part of this group and this fraternity of men. And so if anyone ever wants to reach out to me, by all means, please do. I will be popping in and popping out to engage with my brothers, to let them know how proud I am of them, to share in some of the activities, and to continue down my path to becoming the best version of myself absolutely possible. I wish you all the best of luck. Thank you for listening to this video. I hope it helped. Steffo, thank you for what you do. You're an amazing, incredible human being. I'm very proud of you, sir. And to the rest of the gents that I had the absolute pleasure to engage with, you guys are all rock stars. Keep doing the work. I know I have a lot of catching up to do, but I'm going to keep doing it at my pace and when I feel I need to. Much love, much respect, good luck, and peace be with you. Thank you.